What's going on, everyone? Conservative Video Dipper. Dip tobacco is not a safer alternative to cigarettes, vape, nicotine, or any tobacco or nicotine product. If you are the age of 18, we do not recommend that you watch this video or use any tobacco or nicotine product at all. If you are the age of 21, dip, smoke, vape, or use tobacco or nicotine products at your own risk. Mileage may vary. We are not sponsored nor endorsed by any tobacco product that you may hear us mention or talk about in today's video. If you got a dip, pack a lip. Let's get into today's video. Yesterday I ran out of dip. Oh boy, story of my life. Yikes. I'm sure a lot of you dippers out there probably can relate to this one. It's fun. So I had to get me some dip because, you know, I become a very angry, grumpy bear when I don't have my dip. And I just need dip in general because that's just my habit. But I went to the store to buy some dip, and then I found this can. Yep, this is Grizzly's new can for Grizzly Long Cut Wintergreen 2025 custom can. Wood top look, metallic, old car type look, old 1950s type writing on it. Peak can design from Grizzly. Really good. And then look at this. Grizzly has the metallic writing look, old look to it, wood background. Wow. Now I'm going to tell you this. As I always say to you guys and gals out there, Grizzly does very well when it comes to consumers. Because consumers are important when it comes to buying product. What do consumers want? What are consumers looking for? What do consumers like? What is it that may pique a consumer's interest or curiosity, that whether it's just collect, dip and throw away, or nostalgia or whatever, and Grizzly knows how to hit that. So Grizzly has changed again throughout the years from when they first started to now with so many cans. Like, for example, the Angler's can. Y'all remember that one. The 6-in-1 can. The Camo can. This can as well, to now their top can. Now this is the new 2025 custom can. Again, pretty damn sexy if you ask me. Very sexy. So we're gonna get into it and see. My expectations for this can is not gonna be any different than what normal cans are. It's the can design itself is different, not the dip. So the dip, I really don't have any high expectations of change or alternative to it that they may have done. I will only assume that it's going to be the same as if it was just in this can. So if I put the dip from here into this can and ask somebody, do you know the difference if I had like a can from, if I open a can brand new with this, like this, that has the same product in it, but I did the same thing and put it in this can, would they notice any differences? Most likely they would probably say the can in general. If somebody is a dipper and they see Grizzly, they dip Grizzly, they're probably going to look at it and say, the can's different. They're probably not going to say anything's changed with the dip in general. So that's kind of my suspicion, or my guess. So let's get into it. So here's the product. Now this is beautiful. It smells absolutely the same. Very strong. Maybe a little dummied down, maybe. It may have been dummied down a little. I don't know yet. I'll have to take a taste test. But it smells absolutely fine. The same. Nothing's changed. I had a dip in earlier, but not with this one, but with my old can in here. So, I just finished this can off, so I have to finish this can. I did end up having a very little bit left, so... Alright. Let's try pinchability. Let's see what they do. Whoa, whoop. Oh, okay. So, not too good, about the same as usual. So, that's good. So anyway, if you guys got a dip, pack a lip with me. If not, cheers. This is for you. Okay. It may have been dummied down a little. I feel like it's kind of dummied down. Just a small smidge. So maybe they did change a little bit of it. Which is not bad. But at the same time, I prefer the strength over weakness. Because, like, if I'm dipping Grizzly, I'm going to want that very strong, hit you hard, right away type feel. So, I guess they did kind of dummy it down. So I was wrong. And that's okay too. I guess. I don't have a problem with it. But, like I said, I kind of prefer the older OG type Grizzly to the newer stuff. But, other than that, honestly, this can is one that I will say that is very good. It's not hitting me as fast as like what the normal Grizzly would do. So again, dummy down. I was wrong, and I will admit that one. I was kind of wrong on that. Normally I try to not have too high expectations when it comes to like new cans and stuff, because I always think, oh, it's going to be the same. There's not going to be a lot change. Well, this one did get some change into it. Not only can, but maybe some of the dip itself. Which, again, I do know that when it came to like the OG Grizzly, the original old Grizz, that shit burnt your lip. This doesn't burn your lip. It's not burning, it's not hurting, it's not buzzing me fast. It's kind of mellow, more mellow, which, again, I'm not too much of a big fan of, but it's whatever. But, all in all, this is pretty good. I like it. I think it's good. What would I change a little bit of this? Honestly, the things that I would change is, when it comes to like this dip in general, I would say for Grizzly, okay, fine, mess with the can, but don't mess with the ingredients. Leave the ingredients alone. Make it as strong as what it was before, not weak or weaker than what it was before. Which, again, sometimes can happen. It's a thing. It happens. It's whatever. But that's kind of the little things I would change with it. Regarding can designs, nothing. Because the 2025 custom cans are absolutely splendid idea. It's a splendid idea that Grizzly continues to beat their competitors every time. I almost feel like Grizzly just is like Trump. They're not tired of winning. They're way above their chess game. They're now playing 20D chess, and other companies are playing checkers. Grizzly cannot be beat at this point when it comes to their dip. How do I feel regarding the dip right now as I'm going through, trying to let it just sit there and build itself up? I feel like it's okay. It is weaker, sadly. And that does disappoint me a little bit because as a Grizzly consumer, I would say that really honestly, I would expect Grizzly to just leave it alone. But that's Grizzly's choice. That's the company's choice, not my choice. But again, everything else is absolutely great with it. I think that the can has good design, good looks, just all around a can that I enjoy. I would probably keep the cans. Just nostalgia, honestly. 2025 has been, different designs. Like, there's been different can designs each year and whatnot, and 2025 has come out with the best cans. I do miss, however, the camo cans, the Angler cans, the 6-in-1 cans. I do miss those cans a lot. I will not say I don't, because those cans were absolutely fun. They were great. Those were good cans. But it's always good for the company to change. It's not always the best for a company to stay the same, because as you see some other competitors, they stay the same, and it's not going to really help them. It's not going to do much for them. It's just going to make them be the same. But when it comes to like Grizzly, they do these things because consumers. It's a PR marketing technique that Grizzly knows so well. They know how to take people's ideas, or, hey, what is it that people are absolutely looking for in a can specifically, and they know this idea is going to be fantastic for them. But I do miss, like I said, the camo cans, because to me, I'm a camo kid. I'm a camo guy. I like the camouflage. I like the Angler cans, because those were fucking cool. I never really got to get one, but that's okay. I can probably buy one online. But I really probably wouldn't use it. I would just keep it. But those are cans that I think if they did it again, maybe put a different design on there. Whether it's like catfish, bass, carp, rainbow trout, salmon, whatever. Something different. Maybe a angler's can with a little camo on the back or on the side somewhere. Maybe at least something different, like with a fish in the front and the bear and the deer somewhere. Mix it up a little bit. Honestly, I think that would be cool, because for one, you get a lot of the 3-in-1 type feel to it. You got the old nostalgia, you got the camo, the angler stuff, the fishing stuff, you got the camo, you just got kind of the redneck, outdoorsy feel that I like, and a lot of people do like as well. And it would be cool if they did a 3-in-1 type can like that. But I don't expect them to do it, because they have their own designs. They will come up with their own designs, and always it will be good. Do I feel like this can is doing the company justice? Yes. Because when it comes to these can designs, it's doing the company great justice because it's hitting a lot, like I said before, soft spots for us. Whether you're maybe in your 60s or 70s and you've driven a 1964 T-Bird or an old car, and this can might bring you back memories and make you kind of think of all the days of when I was 16 driving my dad's car to a spot with my girl, and that's where we first fell in love and had our first date or whatever. It's nostalgia, and I think Grizzly knows how to bring nostalgia back a lot, and it makes me feel good that Grizzly is doing it. Do I think Grizzly should keep going the way that they are going with their dip cans? Absolutely. Because the one thing that is keeping Grizzly, pardon the pun, afloat with their company is the change. And I think times have changed so much that it's helping them stay the way that they should be on top and having good designs that people like and enjoy. Well, but here's a bigger question. What if Grizzly did a can with Trump on it? How would you feel with that? Oh boy. I wouldn't suggest it at all. I think honestly, if Grizzly is non-political, they shouldn't get into politics. Because any company that gets into politics, you know how that goes. Get woke, stay broke. Or even if you go conservative, it just doesn't work very well to their favor. So Grizzly really shouldn't get into politics and have a can with Trump on it. Sure, that would be cool if they made one that said "Make America Great Again." I would like it, but you got some liberal dippers out there that may not like that and probably definitely piss on the can and shit on it for all it's worth because they don't like Trump. But no, Grizzly shouldn't get political. When it comes to their company, the can, being political sometimes, sure, it can let you know where they stand, but because Grizzly isn't really dedicated to politics, they're more dedicated to us consumers and their company and the dip in general. They should stay the way they are. But if they did make one with Trump on it, I sure as hell would buy it and be proud of it. Because it would be cool, but again, being political and on the political spectrum, they would lose business. They would more than likely have a lot of people trying to boycott them and shut them down quick. So, Grizzly shouldn't do it. Nor should any other dip company try to do it. But, hey guys, this is what I think. Honestly, good dip, good can. I love the can. I think it's good. The dip is okay. Kind of weak, but it's whatever again. But if you get a hold of a 2025 custom can, let me know what you think. I'd be interested to hear it. But anyway, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, please, if you haven't already to this channel. Much appreciated. Love you guys and gals. As always, an outlaw would say, don't forget to pack, dip, and spit, y'all. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.